MPP spirit need to be resurrected. Our party is dead.
Video be na credit no go to trends. Mr. Bomodian subscribe to this channel. Like a video and share my for so any be. I'm a revisor agent share comment section. One name here agent share comment section. Now the question is said it's about MPP and NDC. We know say any the two majority the two major party political parties what Ghana say we are no free we have the minor parties. Now Owusu Bempah the same be able to before say consent so me can subscribe to this channel. Like a video na share my for so any be. Yanko ti nsema so Owusu Bempah de batu ja before so kakra na mum the credit goes to air trends on YouTube. Okay, full video na no akwa hwe. Yanko hwe video we mra.
And I'm say a party for the baby. Sorry, and we are having a moral audacity. Sorry, say we are going out there to fight Galamsey. Nah, and then we have the nerves to be criticizing John Dramani Mahama, and then me Owusu Bempah. Me, I will not go into that tangent, and everybody may come and say my people think I'm just being controversial, but it's a fact. No near New Orleans 2012, and I am be a quiet demonstrating it here John Dramani Mahama. Say John Dramani Mahama buying at the Ghana Galamsey headquarters near to Kroma. And a Ghana for yeah party for you so Galamsey for politics. Ama the sitting president Akufo-Addo adding the life to on the line the presidency added to online oba for first week because the people that he hide around him, majority of them allegedly were part of this Galamsey here. The NDC for Mesa no my in Galamsey no. Some of them came to continue. So what moral right have we got to even come back and today use Galamsey to do politics? The leader don't know what you want to do Akufo-Addo. Or you're not doing so fighting Galamsey. But because some people were doing it under his own watch, allegedly, and you know, yen to me and fight it to achieve the dreams of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. It is a neno. What sorry the Galamsey Babe politics are. We don't have any moral right at this moment to criticize the NDC because we have failed in all flaws. Failed. And we need to get the moral high ground before we can criticize the NDC. If you don't have the moral high ground, we can never do that. Except a dishonest politician. Except somebody who doesn't have that kind of political, purging. And Obeka say, I'm sorry. Now you criticize the NDC at the moment. Just one time you talk about Galamsey when we all know the NDC messed up in 2012, 2016. They messed up with Galamsey. When we came, we should have used that opportunity to change the system, to show to Ghana and say, yay, we are better than them. We can do better. But what happened? Our very own people were messing up with Galamsey. And yet, we were kicked out of power propaganda, and then you have come back in opposition now. You want to come and tell Ghanaian people, say, you are better off. It will take a foolish, strategic politician to talk like that. Because Ghanaians will not buy it. Nobody will buy that. And you need to understand, say, Ghana electors, omun yang kwasiafo. Sebi omun nyansa chen ye kasam. Sebi omun nyansa. Omajuni mu daho. Iti sa kro de don. Politics na yeye Professor Kwe committee no and somewhere can wo mu no yeso yafa metuda said ye yahu no e no kre nti emeka fellow delegates enye Dr Bawumia na da obegina no kan no cheche nyoma mu kan about what happened in the committee. Yes Kennedy Japan na ne kasa bi okekan ye ene ma elusu. Is it in the Professor Kwe committee report to mu say Obi Beka said when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose us. And indeed, it exposed us. It weighed on credibility issue in the eyes of the Ghanaian people. And they didn't vote for him. They didn't want to hear him because they saw him as not credible. True. Said ethnicity and tribalism played a role in the Ghanaian politics in 2024. That a certain group of tribe will be full say, Omo, good favor for them, and that they are not going to vote for certain particular candidate. And you know, that report, you know, you're sweeping under the carpet because we want a candidate to come and lead. And you know, you're castle, my anchor. No more, a new year, so back on be there. Professor K committee, made there almost report on them, make cover to cover. 60% of the problem, it will put it on the doorstep of Dr. Bawumia. 60% of the findings of Professor OK committee was put on the doorstep of Dr. Bawumia. That's why I say Chairman Sobos was too quick to come out with his own findings. I know propaganda. I call round almost my mini abaso. Just a fool say, no make kasakasam. Na me de Miami General Secretary. Sasama making. Senya no kra omufa metwa bontini nyina yehumbi. Say Professor OK committee dey no mu dey dey kafa Dr. Bawumia. So if you want to be fair, say omo bi omo ba no omo ba beka and na Kennedy Japan and I say me there omo. Me there anybody. So be our Professor Fair committee report. Omo fa meto abontini nyina nhye kokom. Ni ehunu de kafa Dr. Bawumia ho. Why is it that the Zongo community, the entire Zongo community in Ghana, apart from Medina, Winneba Zongo, the whole entire community, Zongo community, voted against Dr. Bawumia, our candidate. They rejected him outright. Why? Ekufuado in 2020 left a voting population of 6.7 million MPP base. And Ojato, Dr. Bawumia Kona Edu 4.3 million. What Teso? Almost 2.1 million. Why? There must be a reason. And it's in the Professor OK committee report. Yes, sorry, ye name him say, Kusasi ni mamprusin tokwa. Adia, da, ye nina ye nuya no mo. Kusasi fo ye nuya, mamprusi fo ye nuya. But here is a case, ni see ye, entia. A group of people before say you go to Abama candidate where it is going to cause our problem. And the entrance na you see otumi aye penintino sa candidate or ye in between these two tribes no ye sa candidate in mra na edene ba it is going to cause the fortune of our political fortune. And we should know no wise political party ye nim the area ye pe to me pa ye pen. We will not make that mistake, and I believe that the delegates will not make that mistake because yen gamble because it will be personal interest. We won't gamble because we know, say, that report has cautioned us. So why are we doing this to ourselves? When your tribal politics, it's a fact. And let's face the fact. On one kasa Dr. Bawumia no nim. It no formal on one slogan, it is possible. No nim say, baby ojinano, he stand in a sensitive area of becoming a president of Ghana, that one will cost him. He knows. That's why he coined the jargon, it is possible. He knows it is impossible for other tribes on the other side to vote for him. And some of them are majority. We know them. They are all brothers. We know the other side and we know the other side. He knows. Say it is impossible. And do not call his slogan, it is possible. Why are we doing this to ourselves? I'm not saying it's about me, it's about Ghana for Neka. And that is a perception. In politics, when you allow people to build a perception around you, it becomes difficult to demystify that perception. So say you about Dr. Bawumia. You can tell me, if you're a political science, just come out and let's discuss this issue passionately. Oh, economy no bit much changing I say heaven. And I say fundamentals no bit my in. And I say those people also Zongo community or no I Muslim. I also bet my vote to me in Amayeno. So kuna platform to besan kaso bet my miracles. I'm a Zongo ho ye be winning. Omo come in here because mentia say. And I say northern region one nya 0.0000000 no. What is he going to do? Because he stand at the crossroad between two tribes. A long standing feud. If we're able to solve Mampusi and Kusasi problem, then Dr. Bawumia, you have a chance. But today, looking at that problem is there, and we know that is a problem. Nobody's preaching tribal, but it's a fact. See, how many Kusasi people do we have in Ghana? May I estimate we have about 2.6 million people in Ghana. How we Kusasi for? And you know, automatically elected Bawumia, it means that 2.6 million people are not going to vote for Bawumia. Why don't we accept that fact? Why? Why are we doing to ourselves? In the MPP for ground, you vote to look around a buyer in Yan and Amwin, a super tip, because we have a 2.6 million deficit already. Why don't we tell ourselves the truth? Say and solve that problem there between Kusasis and Mampusisa. There's no way we can solve that problem and bring a candidate that we are in the middle of that and we want to go and sell that candidate to the people. Professor Kwe committee report, I can't home and can't say you, but because this issue played a role, the issue in the north, it played a role. Because that issue of Mekaba, this issue played a major role. I didn't think kind of why do we want to do a political gambling?
Ahana someone Npp Owusu Bempah aka Abua Papon. Ochirema Otet near the camp for
why are we wasting our time?
Near the camp for Hebuzia. Hey, assemble debi.
Remote control in a bayer flag bearer. Na Ghana for some betonwa. Near Benya Tumia. Why are we wasting our time trying to please people? Now him and running nano and Sambia me titi any diamdimania humpano. I'm a man who said, I'm on for Dr Bawumia a crow de John. A beautiful catch, let me say. Hey, Owusu Bempah Nyabotena baby, I wanted ye no ho. Na ye pebibi, ye nim de ye obetrase na ade betwe no obehunu na dance wo na nipanim.
Anna for a Lemfi has your back campaign. And Lemfi say omota wachi de bia. Lemfi say omodawase say wa boaye ni enimu aye adwuma abedrisi. Say ye chere say ye dawasi. Lemfi say €50, $50, £50 or more. Open 60, 70, 75, 80, 1,000, 2,000. Biara obe sendi ako Ghana biano. In GBP no, you amount 2% cashback. In USD in Europe, you amount 2% cashback, but in reward points. Into equal reward point system, hona, you amount in the equivalent of your reward points. Now what's the sign now they are send this car. For GBP ni there, a better will Lemfi wallet ni. Into send this car ko Ghana, nenya with 2% cashback in your wallet or in reward points. Into send this car break ko Ghana, ubetinya send it do bia upe bia. To send it bebre, nenya with 2% cashback. Lemfi say omota which.